The love messages I got are, when feelings get involved, I tend to run. Someone you dealt with in the past ran away from this relationship. They ghosted you, disappeared. When feelings got involved between you two, that's when this person tends to run. You felt like it was hard for this person to understand you, how the way you felt about them, how the way you felt in general. It was hard for this person to understand where you were coming from. Hard for them to understand how much you wanted them. Both of you guys feel like you guys are chained to one another. But this person could have some kind of codependency or addiction issues. There's definitely addictions that's involved in your guys' connection. But with these addictions and with you guys having these feelings with one another, both of you guys felt like it was best to go on your different paths, especially if this person just ghosted you. You decided not to chase after this person even though you feel connected with them. You chose to go on your own path alone. This person tends to run a lot in this relationship. This isn't the first time. Yeah, you gave up on them. This is a person you still could have feelings for. It's very hard for you not to care about them, not to love them. You've tried so many times. You are still trying hard to pour out all the love you have for them, but it seems like it's just not going away. You feel like you always get disappointed when this person just disappears or just runs away from this relationship or you. Every time things get hard between you guys can't seem to just have this understanding among you two. Could have been that the feelings got deeper, especially with you, and you wanted this person to make things exclusive with you. You did not want this person to give to anybody else because you were only given to them. You wanted to receive that kind of energy from this person. But it's like, even though this person cares about you and they know how you feel about them, they still have a habit on juggling their feelings, juggling different connections in you. They try not to have these feelings that they have for you get too involved in their head. But I feel like they can't help it because even though they tend to run from you, their heart still wants to be with you. It can be difficult between you two at times because you could have had issues with this person juggling you, and you may have mentioned it to them and they took it the wrong way. Took it too far to a point where they could have just ghosted you, or just you never heard from this person again, or the conversations between you two has become very minimum conversations. I feel like this person started becoming a runner or having issues or being defensive when they saw you having more feelings for them, or you start expressing to them on what kind of issues you had with them spending their time with other connections. You and them may know what type of kind of connection you guys have, but they would prefer for you to not be too emotional, too vulnerable, too needy. be all in your feelings. Because it's like this person can be in their feelings, but not as deep as you, or not as deep as you want them to be. This is the type of person that feels like even though you may have feelings for them, if they run away, you shouldn't really ask about it, on why they did it. You should just accept it for what it is, no matter how strong the connection you guys have. Because it's like when you get emotional, this person feels like they have to be emotional with you. And it's hard for this person to do that. This person can be very stern. They have a loving side, but it's very cold. You probably hardly saw this person have some kind of compassion, you know? It probably felt to you when you were with this person, even though you were in love with them, you kind of felt like you had to hold back because you felt like they were holding back. Some of you guys felt like you shouldn't be too involved in your feelings the way you used to, or the way you were when you were with them in the past, because this person ran away from you before, and that's what you were trying to prevent again. So you tried not to be too much in your feelings, to not make them run away from you, this connection. You felt like you were always fighting a battle, like competing for this person. You felt like you were competing with other connections that they were dealing with, and competing with them for their love. You also felt like you were neglected or abandoned because you saw them dealing with other connections, other people fighting for their attention, their time. So you feel like that was the reason why at times this person ran away from you, to be involved in other connections besides you. It's like your person would prefer to be in a platonic, poly relationship, an open relationship, friends with benefits, situationship, whatever. Anything besides an exclusive relationship. They feel like they be put in an awkward position, like not comfortable, when they feel like they're going to have to make things serious. And there's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's just like, this is the type of person, they start getting cold feet. They start backing off. You start not hearing from them, like less and less, like they just disappear. If you're not being flexible when they want you to be flexible, if you're being too emotional, if you have issues on them juggling you and other people, that's when they tend to run. Like, this is the type of person that feels like you should do what I want you to do, how I want you to do it. And if you don't do it, then I'm gonna go in different connections and deal with that. You could have want children with this person. You probably still want them. Or this person could have children. It could be possible that your person felt like there was a lot of feelings that got involved between you two, but they felt like it was best for them to take a different path than you because children could be involved. They could have a kid or kids in another connection. So your person probably tried to prevent y'all connection from blossoming because of another connection that they're in. Could be a family. They ended up getting scared because of the feelings they had for you, the feelings that were growing. It was scaring your person because it's like they haven't ended a connection that they could still be in. And that's for some of you guys. Some of y'all feel like y'all wanted kids with this person. This was your person. But they ended up running. So it's like the dream that you wanted to have kids with this person, you feel like it's not coming true. Like your person wants to come back again. And I feel like some of you guys know that. And you're still trying to go on your own path. Some of y'all feel like it's best for y'all to stay on y'all different paths right now because you feel like this person is still juggling or they're still having this connection they have kids with. You feel like this person is not going to be flexible the way you are. They still going to give you a hard time. They're still going to end up running out of this relationship if you give them another chance. Like you don't trust it. Yeah, it's like every time you take this person back, they be making you feel like things are going to work out, things are going to be better. You're not going to fight them the way you used to in order to get the kind of relationship you want to have with them. Like your feelings are going to get back involved into deep in this connection if you take this person back. You know that. That's what I'm saying. You feel like you're going to be on the same roller coaster again like you were before with this person. Your feelings going to get into deep. You're going to end up finding out that you're being juggled again. And it's going to be hard for you to let them go again. Because how bound you are to them. They're bound to you too. But it's like your person got some damn addictions. They have a habit on running away. They have a habit on being greedy, holding back, being selfish. It's like this person confuses you. One minute they make you feel like you guys should go on your different paths. And then the next they want to come back and work things out. I feel like your person's feelings is still involved in this connection and they just have a habit on running and they can't help but to run because they're scared. They're scared that they're going to have to stop the juggling, that if they have a connection with someone they have kids with, they're going to have to make some certain sacrifices in order to have this stable relationship between you and them. There's going to be a lot of changes that this person has to make. They don't like being flexible with their time. They like being greedy. They like to strategize on their time, who they give their time to, who they spend it with. Like I said, there's a lot of changes this person has to make in order to have this relationship. They're scared to make these certain changes. Healthy changes for you and them. And they're also scared to express how the way they feel. There are feelings that gets involved in this situation. They don't know how to handle it. So instead of expressing it to you so that you guys can come to some kind of solution about it, they rather run, which makes things worse between you and them. I'm going to see y'all next video. Love and peace.